Good morning from Disney's Hollywood Studios here at the Walt Disney World Resort, where I'm so excited to get back into this park. It's home to some of my favourite attractions at Walt Disney World, and I'm looking forward to getting on them. Along with that, there's some new things for me to see here as well, including Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now you might be thinking, that's been open for quite a while. Well, it's opened since last time I was here at this park, so I've not experienced it yet, and I'm really looking forward to it. Along with that, I'll be stepping into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and riding on one of the best rides anywhere in the world, Rise of the Resistance. I did it at Disneyland in California on its opening day, and it's a beautiful attraction. However, I've not done it here at Hollywood Studios, so I'm looking forward to that. And if you haven't guessed already from the wonderful Christmas music, it's the festive season here at the park as well. Let's go. Well, I'm inside the park. Hours today are 9 AM through until 9 PM. And I've never seen Hollywood Studios at Christmas before. And I tell you what, it looks absolutely spectacular. There's trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, absolutely everywhere. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Now I'm going to be in for a busy day here at Hollywood Studios, and I was speaking about this in the past couple of vlogs that I've uploaded, Epcot and also Magic Kingdom, so check them out if you've not seen it. But yes, today I'm going to actually be trying out the Disney Genie Plus service and entering via the Lightning Lane entrance to some of the attractions. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing my experience with that throughout the day. This is a new paid fast track service that has replaced the free My Disney Experience app, of course, and FastPass. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go and seeing exactly what it's like. So how it works is it costs $15 per person per day to enter via the Lightning Lane entrance of some of the attractions. However, it's worth pointing out that in each park it doesn't actually include every single attraction. Here in Hollywood Studios, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and also Rise of the Resistance aren't included in that. You need to pay extra to ride. Like for example now, I could skip a 75-minute standby queue here and pay $10 per person. So yeah, it can get quite expensive. What I'm going to do, I'm going to join the standby queue now, which is advertised at 75 minutes for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and then I'm going to book via Disney Genie my next attraction. So when I come off, fingers crossed, I should get pretty much straight on to the next attraction. Let's go. Well, I've been waiting for 60 minutes so far in the outdoor queue line. I just stepped into the building, and it's great to be back here inside the Chinese Theatre. The last time I was in here, this was the Great Movie Ride, so yeah, we're going back a few years now.
Hi, Goofy! Well, beautiful day for a picnic. Yep, we're off to the park. See you all there. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Sure, Goofy, whatever you say.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent! You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Oh. Now, let's conga!
Right around the park. And thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Well, I've got to say, that was absolutely phenomenal. Photos and videos really don't do that ride justice. Waited 75 minutes and it was well worth the wait. I absolutely loved that. The technology is crazy on there. Another amazing trackless dark ride by Walt Disney Imagineering. It's quite funny really, go back a couple of years, there was no trackless dark rides here at Walt Disney World. Now they've got 3 of them. But now I really enjoyed that, stepping into the cartoon. And I love the pre-show at the start with the screen breaking. And then of course, making your way onto the trackless ride system. Goofy's taking you around. And then yeah, the train splits up and moves in lots of different directions. They've got vibrating seats on there. The sound quality, the visuals, the animatronics are amazing. You don't know what's real and what's not. You're really thrown straight in there into the heart of a cartoon, and I loved it. It's probably one of my favourite ever Disney attractions now. A worthy replacement, in my opinion, to the former Great Movie Ride. I absolutely loved it. Brilliant attraction. I really am absolutely blown away by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I loved that so much more than I thought I was going to. Videos really don't do it justice, but I tried my best to capture that for you there. Oh, I loved it. The Christmas decorations here on Sunset Boulevard are absolutely amazing. Love all the stars and all the tinsel around. Absolutely fantastic. And whilst I was waiting in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, I managed to book a time slot using Disney Genie Plus for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. You can see it down there at the end of Sunset Boulevard. It's so nice to be back in this park. It's a busy day, so I'm glad that I'm using Disney Genie today. As you've seen in the 2 vlogs from Magic Kingdom and also from Epcot, I've not had to use it. I've managed to do everything that I wanted to in those parks, but today here I would have really struggled. Since all the new additions here, it's been a really popular park. So yeah, I managed to book a time slot, so I'm making my way down there now. So some more information for you about Disney Genie Plus. You're only allowed to do each attraction once, so once you've done one, you can't book that same attraction again. You can only have a reservation for one at a time, and along with that as well, you get 1 hour to make it to that attraction entrance. So standby is advertised 70. Let's see how long I wait with Genie Plus. So as soon as it's time for your ride, of course, you make your way to the Lightning Lane entrance. You can see here on the right hand side, scan your park ticket or your Magic Band, and off you go.
I killed your father. That's usually true.
This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you.
Well, it was advertised 75 in standby. Using Genie Plus, it took 5 minutes to get to the library. We're letting lots through, so I'll see you on the ride. One of my all-time favourites, the original, the OG, Tower of Terror. Let's go.
I'm waiting for it, damn it. Stop it.
That door is opening once again, and this time it's opening for you.
It's always great to get back on the original Tower of Terror here in Florida. A brilliant ride, and it's the extra scene that really makes it as well. Moving forwards into the 5th dimension before you head into the drop shaft. So much airtime on that, and all with just a seatbelt as well. Absolutely incredible. Worth pointing out with Genie Plus, 5 minutes, and yeah, the main queue was moving really slow from what I saw. So yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? If you come into this park and you want to get quite a few attractions in, you're probably going to need Genie Plus, especially on a busy day like it is today. But yeah, I also managed to book another ride, this time Alien Swirling Saucers over in Toy Story Land. I did look for Slinky Dog Dash, however, even though I've paid for Genie Plus, that has already sold out for the day. Along with that, so has Smuggler's Run over in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So even if you've paid $15, it doesn't mean that you're definitely going to get on that ride if they all sell out in that time. I could book something for tonight at 7 o'clock, but that means that I wouldn't be able to ride anything else up until that point. I'd have to go in the standby line. So yeah, it's quite an interesting one, isn't it? You know, with how you can only make one reservation at a time.
Hi, String. You must be the new toys. Welcome. I'm Sheriff Woody, and you've got a play date with Destiny.
Well, it's always great to get back into Toy Story Land here at Hollywood Studios, a brilliant themed area. The signature ride in this area, of course, the Mac Double Launch Coaster just over there, Slinky Dog Dash. But yeah, make our way up through this way in the area. It's huge, really nice expansion this was. Toy Story Mania, 50-minute standby. I remember when that used to get like 3-hour waits. Then they built another track for it, and yeah, it made it a lot better. It was the same we saw in though, actually, over at Epcot when they added that 3rd theatre onto there. Yeah, really nice to be back inside this area. It's all the details that really make it, like Andy's footprints down here on the floor, the huge lights hanging over the area as well. I love it. Standby, 100 minutes. Here we go on Slinky Dog Dash. I tell you what, it's humid today. Oh, so warm. Woo! Oh, what a great view across the area. Woo! That's it, Slinky, bring us back a bit. Tell you what, all the landscaping's grown loads around here since I first came. Looks so much better.
Here we go.
Woo! Arms in the air. Oh, look at Galaxy's Edge. Woo! What a spectacular view. Woo! It is a little bit short in my opinion. I wish it was a bit longer, but it was good to get back on there. Love the Wheezy animatronic at the end as well. One of my favourite parts of the ride. Love it. On-ride footage there from Slinky Dog Dash. Fantastic family coaster that. Really good operations. They were getting the trains sent out really quick on there. Yes, I wish it was a little bit longer. However, it's still a good fun ride. I like the little bunny hop hills that you've got on there. And the theming's incredible. You really do feel like you're in Andy's backyard. Lots of scenery, some great details. One of my favourite parts is the fact they've got all fencing around the area, covering up some of the other show buildings that are outside Toy Story Land. So that really adds to it for me. And you know me, I love all the theming and the overall experience of the attractions, and that's the great thing with Slinky Dog Dash. I'll be back over in Toy Story Land a little bit later on for Alien Swirling Saucers. Up next though, time for an absolute classic. The only one left of this now is Rock and Roller Coaster. Let's go. Well, it's time for a trip then with G-Force Records. I do love all the theming around here. The facade of this ride is fantastic, usually. However, at the moment, it is actually having a refurbishment. It's all covered up just over there at the moment. Normally, you've got the huge guitar, and of course, the strings extend down this way to the ride's entrance and forms coaster track as well. Very clever. But yeah, I'm going to be joining the standby line for this, which is 60 minutes. Unless single rider's open, it has got a single rider line. But we'll find out. Let's go and have a look. Can't see anything displayed over there for single rider. If not, 60 minutes for a big coaster, not too bad. Seems weird though, not seeing the guitar there.
Hey! What are you guys still doing here? You're supposed to be at a show.
We're working.
Now.
I'd like to introduce our lovely manager.
She's usually not like this.
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't leave these people here like this.
We can't?
No.
Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, guys, what do you expect me to do? Send them all with you?
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage passes?
Here we go, Rock and Roller Coaster.
James here, broadcasting live from the Aerosmith concert.
Took 65 minutes.
There's traffic everywhere you
And here we go.
We have this concert coming.
Here we go. Woo! Woo!
Welcome back, VIPs. Exit to your right. We'll see you next tour.
How about some backstage passes? It's the classic line from that ride, isn't it? Some on-ride footage there from Rock and Roller Coaster. Much like Space Mountain over in Magic Kingdom. An indoor roller coaster where you can't really see that much on the GoPro. It's only putting a little bit of footage. But yeah, really nice launch on there. Pretty intense actually. And 3 inversions as well with some really good near-miss elements. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that ride. Of course, the version at Disneyland Paris has been closed for a couple of years now. And it'll reopen next year as part of a Marvel-themed area. And of course, it's going to be themed around Iron Man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. In my opinion though, that was always the better version of the ride. There was a lot more going on around the layout with all the lighting. This one I find to be a bit 2D with some of the scenery and not loads going on with lighting effects. But I guess it's a bit of a different story. This is supposed to be the journey to the party, hence why you get the backstage passes for when you get there. And then in Disneyland Paris, that was always themed around actually being at the party. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. It's still a crowd favourite here at Walt Disney World. Right then, I'm back here in Toy Story Land. It's time to go and have a ride with this chap now on Alien Swirling Saucers. I have been chosen by the claw. Here we go. So with Genie Plus, I skipped a 45-minute standby queue. I know, 45 minutes for a flat ride like this. Only at Disney. Very impressed with Christmas at Walt Disney World. I think Hollywood Studios at Christmas is the best though. Look how they've changed the music on here. It was the same in the Rock and Roller Coaster queue line. Not on the ride, but in the queue it was all Christmas rock music, which is quite cool. Woo! The car! Woo! Tra-la-la, la-la-la, 'tis the season to be jolly, fa-la-la-la, la-la-la. Yeah, for capacity reasons, you got this whole ride here, and there's another one over there as well. Crazy. Woo! La-la-la-la-la-la-la. As I mentioned back at Magic Kingdom, masks are only required indoors. So yeah, that's why you don't need to wear them on here. Unless you want to, of course. And there we go, alien swirling saucers. La 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 la. The claw. It's a brilliant themed area, this, isn't it? Even the restrooms are themed over there. Toilets, of course, for anybody back home. But yeah, I do like all the details in this area. It's another one that looks awesome at night as well. Slinky Dog Dash has got LED lights all built into the track, so it always looks stunning lit up at night. Well, I tell you what, I am absolutely in love with the Christmas decorations here in Hollywood Studios. It's amazing to see this park at Christmas. I love all the baubles in Echo Lake just here. And look at Gertie just over there. He's got a Santa hat on and also a bauble in his mouth. How awesome is that? The decorations are brilliant. Really liking them here. There's so many more decorations than at Magic Kingdom. And of course you've got the huge Christmas tree just over there as well, so we'll head round and have a closer look at that. This is so beautiful, really festive around here. And on a closer look, it's not just a normal bauble that Gertie's got in his mouth just there, it's a 50th anniversary bauble. A really nice touch there for the anniversary by Walt Disney World. Well, the Christmas tree is absolutely huge. It looks great in the daytime. However, I'm sure at night it'll be even more beautiful when the sun goes down. Nice backdrop with the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror over there as well. Gorgeous. Just talking about crowd levels then, and I think another reason why the parks feel very busy is also due to the lack of entertainment on offer at the moment. Don't get me wrong, there's some shows, however a lot of the bigger shows in the parks haven't returned yet. Like Indiana Jones, that would normally seat a lot of people in there and run various times throughout the day. Another show that's not yet back, one of my all-time favourites, Fantasmic, that's also in this park. Hopefully the entertainment will be back at full level soon. I really hope that's something that they can work towards in 2022. Right then, up next it's time for a ride on Star Tours. Only a 10-minute standby queue. However, I looked on the app and managed to book a Genie Plus slot. So I thought, why not save myself a few minutes.
Star Tours announces non-stop daily service.
Do like a good ride on Star Tours. And then up next I'll be heading into Galaxy's Edge again. So excited. Like I said back at the start of the vlog, I've not done Rise of the Resistance here. I did it in California, absolutely loved it, and can't wait to get on it here at Walt Disney World.
Let's keep it going, let's keep it close. Speak a little bit, humans.
It's always great to get back on Star Tours, absolutely love it. It's a great simulator ride, pretty intense as well. It's not one that if you get sick from motion because you're bouncing left, right, forwards, backwards, it really is an intense experience. And it's unique every time that you go on as well because the video changes at various different points, so yeah, it makes it really re-rideable. Just wanted to talk a little bit then about Disney Genie Plus. So earlier on I booked Alien Swirling Saucers around 2 o'clock because I looked and there was nothing really until after 7 for some of the other rides like Toy Story Mania and Smuggler's Run, and I thought, well, I want to try and get some other bits in first. However, really, I should have booked one of them for later because I've just gone on there now and yeah, there's nothing else available other than Star Tours and yeah, going in Muppet Vision. So yeah, it's not great, is it really? So I've managed to use it 3 times. I skipped big queues earlier on the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror and also again on Alien Swirling Saucers. But yeah, I only skipped a 10-minute wait over on Star Tours. But yeah, I've used it 3 times and that looks like it's going to be the end of me using it for today because as much as I've paid the $15, there's nothing else now available to book. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, I've got to admit. Yeah, it is a shame, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm about to go into one of the best themed areas in the world now. It's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and I cannot wait for this. You walk down Grand Avenue here in Hollywood Studios and you just don't know what's about to hit you when you get down to the bottom. and walk through the archway that leads into Galaxy's Edge. It's so well hidden, isn't it? Let's go. This area is absolutely spectacular. It is world class. This is some of Disney's best work in my opinion. Stepping into here is so immersive, especially when the sun's going down. And here it is, one of the best rides anywhere in the world, if not the best ride in the world. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Worth pointing out, I'm not even that big of a Star Wars fan, but I love this attraction. It's got a standby wait of 150 minutes. Up until a few weeks ago, it was running the same style system of a virtual queue that you find over on Ratatouille in Epcot. However, they've started doing that now, and it's just on a standby line, which to be honest, I do prefer. Even though it's huge, I am going to be joining it, but not yet. I'm going to do Smuggler's Run first, and then cut back down here for it. It's also worth pointing out that if you get here early enough, you can also buy a paid extra lightning lane just for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So that might be an option for some of you if you are coming here. I wasn't here early enough today to be able to do that, nor would I want to pay that much extra when I've already spent $15 on lightning lane. This is one of the rides, much like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, that isn't included in that set price, $15. You've got to pay extra for it. So yeah, I'm going to be getting in standby after having a look around this part of the park and enjoying all that Batuu has to offer. It really is stunning. What really makes this area for me are all of the smaller details and the sound effects. It's not really got a soundtrack in the background, it's more a combination of sound effects playing in the background that really adds to the atmosphere. It's certainly not as busy walking around here as it was when I came here a couple of years ago, shortly after the opening. And of course now I've also seen it on both coasts, but not yet experienced Rise of the Resistance here in Florida. It was amazing though, the opening day, prior to the pandemic, over in California. I'll always remember that, such a special trip. And I'm so glad that I went when I did, just before everything got shut down. Star Wars, you've got to come here and experience this. It really is a stunning experience. And like I said, I'm not even that big of a Star Wars fan, but I do love themed areas and immersion, and that's what this area does perfectly. There's nowhere else quite like it in the world. The Millennium Falcon just over there, absolutely massive. And located in the building, of course, just behind it, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Standby wait, 65 minutes. I don't think that's too bad. I'm going to join it shortly. There is a single rider. I don't know if that's going to be open or not. It wasn't over on Rock and Roller Coaster, but if it is here, of course, I'll definitely, yeah, get in the single rider line. I'm not expecting it to be open, but you never know. It is lit up just over there. Yeah, the sun's going down, and just wanted to capture that golden hour here at Hollywood Studios on Batuu. Here we go. Well, much to my surprise, the single rider line was open. I waited 5 minutes to get to this point.
This crew, coming out, we all line up right here. Pilots in front, governors in the middle, engineers in the back. There's some me line up.
Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Prepare next.
Here we go. Got another back with me, Sam the engineer. Here we go.
Better get faster when we get into real trouble. Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Woo! Move your stick to fly right and left. I was trusting. Left pilot, hit the booster. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Train engineers, fire the Abu.
Here we go.
Left pilot, brakes. Oh, my friends,
That could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, gunners, shoot the train. Engineers,
here we go.
Woo! That cargo was pretty keep shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. We got the Coaxium. Woo! Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. It's coming down. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost, boost. We did not die. Let's get out of here. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remote. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance.
Well, I can't believe how quick it got on there. Single rider line open and 5 minutes from just being out here filming that last clip to going on to the ride and being actually sat there in my seat. It's a brilliant attraction and you feel so immersed on there as well. Worth pointing out that if you've never done the main standby line and you come in here, I definitely recommend doing it because there is some really good theming and Easter eggs throughout it as well. However, as I've seen the main line before, I was more than happy skipping that and going straight on with single rider. That was brilliant. Might have to have another go tonight if I get a chance. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best simulator style attractions anywhere out there, if not the best. It really is a beautiful experience. And the good thing is it's fully interactive as well. Pressing all the buttons. If you're the pilot at the front, then of course, you know, you're going to be there with the lever. Of course, I was the engineer and you've also got the gunners on there as well. So 3 different positions, but everyone's got a job on there and it's really clear what you're doing. You've got all the green lights that come on when it's your turn to get involved. It's brilliant. And only 6 people in each one, meaning that it's fully immersive and really interactive. I absolutely love Smuggler's Run, but up next, it's time for what is, in my opinion, the best ride anywhere in the world, Rise of the Resistance. It's going to be quite a wait, but it's going to be worth it. Here we go then, it's time to join the 150-minute standby wait for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. But oh boy, if you saw my vlog from California nearly 2 years ago now, January 2020, then you'll know how much I love the attraction and how it's worth getting in. So here we go, it's going to be worth it.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pakara. I'll regroup with you there.
Report on Pakara. Roger. This is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Oh, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
So the experience begins. It took 110 minutes in the standby line. 40 minutes less than advertised. Let's go.
Sequence on deck 3 for Pakara. Pakara personnel, this is your final call.
I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep it tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on line 1. What the anything now?
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. Make a jump!
Lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action. I'm trying.
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to get out of the way.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Reported.
This is TR-141. one. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
First Order, you'll exit all the way down to your right for immediate interrogation. Now, get off our ship!
It's so good to experience this ride again, honestly. And that's just the first part of the experience, the journey, that transports you into this huge room. Look at this. Wow. How intimidating is this, looking at all of the stormtroopers? Cameras do not do this room justice, it's absolutely huge. So as mentioned, that was just the first part of the experience. Just waiting to head round the corner now. And the adventure will continue. So as I mentioned that was just the first part of this experience. Move our way around the corner now. It's so intimidating, I love it. There we go.
This is the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it wasn't a prisoner.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Priority alert. Detachment to level D. There they are. Fire! Just follow us. Take the lift now. Hurry! Hurry! No! I said down!
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Fire the Bentley cannons!
came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know, scan for his copy.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! SR5, you too.
Well, that was absolutely phenomenal and well worth the wait. 40 minutes less than I expected anyway, but you know what? I would wait all day for that ride. It is, in my opinion, the best overall experience attraction anywhere in the world. It really is. It's a 20-minute full-on, heavily themed experience with 2 ride systems. The Trackless Dart ride on there is unlike anything I've ever seen anywhere else in the world, or anything else that's operating. Of course, it's got the drop section on there as well that's brilliant and also pretty intense. The quality of the animatronics, the screens, all of the moving sections, the lightsaber coming through the ceiling. You've seen it in the video there, but honestly, videos do not do that attraction justice. If you've not yet experienced it, get yourself here to Walt Disney World or Disneyland in California and get on Rise of the Resistance. You will not regret it. Whether you love Star Wars or not, you're going to love that ride. If you love themed entertainment and the overall experience, you're going to fall in love with it. There's no other ride in the world quite like it, and that's why, in my opinion, still nearly 2 years on, Rise of the Resistance, nothing's come even close to topping that for the overall experience. I don't think anything is going to ever top it, to be honest, or at least for a very long time, because it's insane just how good that attraction is. Rise of the Resistance, 20 out of 10 from me. Absolutely blown away, and it was amazing. Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube, love it. Lightsaber, brilliant, absolutely phenomenal. I loved it so much. I said it earlier and I'll say it again, this really is one of the best themed areas anywhere in the world. Star Wars fan or not, you're gonna come here, and if you love theme parks and being immersed in storytelling, then this is what you're gonna love. Like, it really is just spectacular. All the rocks, the force perspective that Disney do the best, and the moon's up there shining down brightly over Hollywood Studios. Back in Toy Story Land now then. It's beautiful at night, isn't it? And let's look at all the LED lights on the track for Slinky Dog Dash. Yeah, I love all the fairy lights hanging over the area. Lines have really dropped off now. Last hour of the night, 40 minutes for Toy Story Mania. Well, it's the last major attraction for me to do in this park. So yeah, why not? Let's go and do it. Love all the theming in the queue line for Toy Story Mania. And yeah, it doesn't seem that busy at all. I'm thinking that it's not going to be 40 minutes there. I think it could be a bit overestimated. Not many people coming down the Genie line either. Interesting, because I couldn't book one still, even for this evening. So yeah, let's go and get on. Well, that one was very overestimated. It's been just under 15 minutes, and here I am, waiting to board Toy Story Mania. So yeah, let's go on. The interactive dart ride. Gotta say, it's not one of my favourites, this one. However, it's still worth coming to get on. I do like all the theming here in the station, though. Well, let's go and ride. Here we go.
Welcome to our practice game.
Woody and Buzz. Oh, sorry, Jesse. I always struggle on these when I'm filming, but I'm getting an expert at doing it now. One-handed. Woo! You got a friend in me. The music that's for me.
Hey, welcome to Handy That Crossing Time.
Yeah, the reason it looks a bit fuzzy on camera is obviously I'm wearing 3D glasses. All the targets kind of stick out towards you. Yeah, spinning quite fast around the corners on this. Hello, Rex.
You let the string go back in. Some targets are more points than others.
really good about this one though. Just say your accuracy down here. As you can see, mine is not very good. 25% accuracy, oh dear. Right, I'll see you when I come off. Well, I've just had an awesome ride over on Toy Story Mania, and yeah, now it's time to have a look at all the wonderful decorations at night. Look at all the lights here. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? And I can't wait to see Tower of Terror all lit up with the projections down on Sunset Boulevard. Let's go and have a look. Wow, well, this is what I wanted to see. Look at how beautiful the decorations look. And the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror lit up beautifully with projections down there at the bottom. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Well, who'd have thought it? I've come all the way to Florida, standing here now on Sunset Boulevard, and it's snowing. Look at this. Merry Christmas, everybody. Can't believe it. It must be some kind of miracle. 26 degrees still tonight, and it's snowing. Who'd have thought it? Yeah, everyone's still wearing shorts and t-shirts. On a serious note, I love the fact they've got all the snow blasting out down here. It really makes it extra special, doesn't it? I love this. It's going to be one of my favourite highlights of the trip so far. Just walking down here, seeing one of Disney's most iconic rides lit up beautifully. And yeah, all the snow, all the lights, the music. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're quite loud. There's a look at the industrial snow machines blasting out over here. Oh, incredible. I wasn't expecting it to snow. Normally I'd spot technology down there at the side, but not noticed. It's been that much of a busy day that yeah, I didn't get a chance to spot them just over there. Oh, love it. It looks great, doesn't it? All the decorations. I think we'll go and see Gertie again, shall we? Because he'll be all lit up now and the huge Christmas tree before wrapping up today's vlog. What a day it's been. Happy holidays from Tinseltown. Oh, I love it. Happy holidays, everyone, here from Hollywood Studios. All the baubles light up as well, which look great. And you got the huge Christmas tree. Spectacular. I love the reflection in Echo Lake as well. Beautiful, isn't it? And the music really makes it as well. Doesn't it, Gertie? Even your bauble lights up as well, doesn't it? Amazing. Well, here's me getting distracted with all the wonderful lights and decorations. The wonderful world of animation has just started over here to the left on the Chinese Theatre. So I'm going to check that out now, and I'll put in a couple of minutes of highlights for you.
Tonight is about family.
Some highlights there from the wonderful world of animation. A new show here at Hollywood Studios. And yeah, that was good, that was. About 12 minutes in length. Some low-level pyro in there as well. And yeah, I enjoyed it, especially that famous quote from Walt at the end. A really nice way to end this vlog here from Hollywood Studios. But yeah, all the decorations look really nice around here. Of course, as soon as I come back from Florida to the UK, going to be Christmas everywhere too. Going to be straight in with Winter Wonderland in London, so stay tuned for that. Coming up next week on Theme Park Worldwide. Feels weird saying that when I'm here in Florida. Yeah, decorations are on point. Definitely the best Christmas decorations I've ever seen in a Disney park. Right here in Hollywood Studios. Yeah, they look very nice. What an atmosphere. I've had an absolutely amazing day today here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Great to get back to this awesome park. You know what, a few years ago, much like Epcot is now, it was a construction site. There was a lot of work going on, but look at how it's ended up on the other side. Home to some of the best rides in the world. Highlights for me today, of course, getting on Rise of the Resistance that I absolutely loved. And also Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway really took me by surprise at just how good that attraction was. Along with that, getting back on classics like the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Rockin' Roller Coaster, and of course Toy Story Land was great too. It's been an awesome day and I hope that you've enjoyed watching. It's also felt the most Christmassy today here as well, with all the wonderful decorations around. They've done a fantastic job with that here. I wasn't expecting the decorations to be anywhere near as good as what they are. So well done to Disney. I felt really festive here and it's got me in the mood. Honestly, I've really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining me here on Theme Park Worldwide. Still plenty more vlogs to come from this trip to Florida, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Happy holidays.